Time for another episode of What's in the Box, and today we have the brand new Ray-Ban Metas. They've literally just come out. I have the Furies, those are the ones I'm going to be looking at, and we're going to be comparing them to the current generations that we have out there. I have Headliner and a couple of the Wayfarers. These are transitions and those are straight shades. So without further ado, let's see what the latest offering from Meta is with their Meta glasses. Now, as we get into the box, I'll talk you through what the crack is here. These are the brand new Furies, and they are Meta's way of saying thank you, Ray-Bans and Oakleys, for all of your input on the current Meta range, but we can also make our own, and that means that these come in at a slightly lower price point than the current Ray-Ban Metas. Let's have a little look and see what the difference is. Look at that. Slightly different case here, which looks slightly bigger. As you can see, you've got the usual instructions and the cloth to clean them up. They're so self-explanatory the way that they connect. I don't think you really need to worry about that. But I will say this first, off the bat, straight away, the size difference when you look at this versus the Ray-Ban, slightly bigger box here. And the Ray-Ban Metas have I'll just show you down here, charging point here for USB-C. Whereas on these Furies, the charging port is on the right-hand side. That might be a little bit better, I guess, if you want to charge and have them resting on a desk than having to put them underneath, but you know, each to their own. Let's flip this open and see what we have inside. Okay, slightly more substantial feeling box. And also, what have we got here? Tag to pull to open. Okay. And I don't know if you can see here, but it kind of like the light for the device is here, and the glasses kind of seem to hook in here. That's like a little bit of a plasticky, get rid of that. Okay, so the glasses go in like that, then you lock them into the case. So this does feel like a bigger and thicker case, but slightly more robust, slightly more thicker feeling, but also a little bit bigger. So versus the Wayfarers, you can see that it's pretty much the same when it comes to these dimensions. Slightly thick, slightly more substantial feeling all over, if I'm honest. These are glossy. The buttons on the top, you can probably see, I'll show you again at this view, this is probably the best one. That's the top. This is the top of the Wayfarer. Top, slightly bigger button for you to hit there. And all in all, slightly different look of glasses. I've not seen these on yet. Let me whip these off. Currently got the England game playing, connected to my phone because these are already connected. And these are the Furies. These are transitions. So a bit thicker, I'd say, a bit more bookish. Oh. How do I do that? How do I adjust the nose pad? Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but the nose pad, go on, let me show this to you. Let me make sure you can see this. So the nose pad here, right? Get that in focus. I'll do this one, or this one. It clicks. Got to do it carefully, don't see that? To adjust. It was in the middle before. Let's see how this feels. Okay, that's nice. And then let me pop it off. Okay, so you can have it sitting in different places on your faces. I'll have a little play with that. It's quite nice. I'll fold it into the biggest because I ain't got the smallest nose. You can personalize the glasses by connecting your apps. I'll do that later. Nice, so you can, little things to show you how to use Meta AI, connect it to Apple Health, your Garmin stuff, emails, fit and comfort. Fantastic. Personalize that later. We're all good to go. I think they sit a little bit differently. Well, obviously they sit differently. They sit, how would I prefer them? Sitting higher on my nose or lower? Maybe in the middle. That's fascinating. I think I'll pop them back to the middle then. Anyway, look, those are the Meta Furies. Yeah, a bit more bookish. And these are the transition lenses as well. So when I'm out and about, they will transition. I don't think the lighting in here has got the right qualities to make them change. Just another design, but if you want an entry-level cost for Meta glasses, then here you go. If you want to see how they perform, check How to Kill an Hour's socials and Marcus Bronzy's socials. I have a little, let's say, event that I'm going to in a few days where I'll be able to work these out and see how they work. That's about it, really. I don't think there's any massive differences. If you think you know them or you found any specs, please leave them in the comments. But this is a really simple unboxing here. Try them on, see what they're like. Let's check them out on road.